Hello everyone, how are you? I hope everybody's well. This is yours truly, Triple G, coming at you with yet another gear update. Today I am going to show you a guitar which you may go, huh? Why? But don't you wait? That kind of a reaction. So let's show you the guitar up close and personal, although by the time this point of video you've seen some still photos of the guitar, but here we go. So obviously it's a Jackson guitar with that headstock, shark fin inlay, a little bit of black and silver Oakland Raider color. There you go. So now you kind of get an idea of what the guitar is. It is the Jackson Demmel Signature PDXT guitar. Let's flip it to the back, and very nicely done. Alright, so that's the up close and personal look of the guitar. Alright, so before we talk about this guitar, the reason why I mentioned that you may have some weird reaction is, if you have been following my videos for a while, you know I have this guitar, which is Jackson Demmel Signature Demmelition Pro in Randy Rhoads polka dot finish. There was a video on this guitar on YouTube somewhere that I did. Anyhow, so that's a Demmelition Pro. So what I'm showing you today is Demmelition PDXT, which is the this guy right here. So again, so you may be thinking, but so if you have a Demmelition Pro, why did you end up getting this guitar? Well, Demmelition Pro is a superb guitar. It is awesome. It is excellent. It is everything I wanted. Because I love Phil Demmel. I love Randy Rhoads. I mean, that guitar gives me two of my idols all in one. Now, as you saw, Demmelition Pro has Floyd Rose, and it comes with dropped B tuning right out of the factory, a la Machine Head tuning. Even though they do that plus 40 cents thing. Anyhow, so it's the drop B tuning. So whenever, if I want to, play that guitar, because I love the V. I love Jackson King V, variations of it. But because of the fact that Floyd Rose and it's a setup for that particular tuning, when you try to tune it to other tuning, it's, for lack of better terms, it's a pain in the ass. And I don't mind owning another Phil Demmel signature guitar, so I bought this one. And this one is newly announced. It's a string through. It doesn't have the Floyd at the end. I think this guy comes in either Philly red with the black bevel or the silver with the, black with the silver bevel. And what I will tell you right now, so let's talk about the craftsmanship and the general spec of the guitar first. Guitar is made in Indonesia. It's a street price. It sells for $6.99. So at that price point, you're not really, it's going to be tough to get a Japanese-made guitar. So that and the tuners are Jackson in-house brand die-cast tuners. Three-piece maple neck. The neck does have a paint job polyurethane finish on the back. The fretboard is rosewood, and I'll tell you something, this rosewood is dark. It's very dark. The jumbo frets, when you run your fingers across the edge, they do stick out just a tad. Just enough so that you notice, oh, that's not as smooth as, a, let's just say, PRS neck or whatever. So fret wires sticking out just a bit, but that's may not necessarily be the issue from the manufacturing. That may be because of the fact that guitar had to travel across the country and experience a sudden climate change, so the wood may have shrunk a bit or whatnot. I know, like some of my other guitar collecting friends, when they receive a guitar that has traveled across country or internationally, they don't open the box. They let the guitar sit, so the guitar has a chance to acclimate to the weather. But I'm I just don't have that kind of patience. I just open everything right away. So this guitar arrived yesterday. So the fretboard, the body is made out of, this one is, what is it, basswood. It is a neck-through construction. The paint job is just superbly done. It's very sharp. The silver bevel front and the back looks very sharp. They've done a very good job with that. The reason why I mentioned even how well the striping is done on guitar is because I used to have this Dean Dime Razorback V, which kind of sort of have this kind of altered V look. I used to have the one that's white with the black bevel, and that thing, I mean, usually that Korean factory where they made that Dean guitar does a very good job, and yet that particular one had really shoddy striping work. So the bevel, the colored bevel work didn't look very sharp, crooked, jagged. It just didn't look right. Wouldn't even doubt it if that particular guitar was a factory B stock because of that, but I don't know. I don't own that guitar anymore. So it looks really good. Always loved Jackson King V. I guess really made famous, popular by Dave Mustaine, right? Although he's no longer with Jackson. But I also love the fact that the guitar has a different design like this, where it has a small V coming out of it, or small V ramming into it, or whatever it is. So I really love the Demmelition design. As much as I love the little different design changes on the Jackson V guitar, I'm not sure where I stand on Trivium Corey's new signature. Not only it's ridiculously expensive, so I will not be getting one until price comes down. Maybe they'll go to a different factory or whatever. But that thing has this bottom, cutaway design that's a little bit different than this, but it's a little bit more than just this design right here. And one day I look at that and I go, oh, that does look all right. And then next day I look at it and go, that doesn't look very sharp. So I don't know where I stand in there, but this Demmelition design I definitely dig. Out of factory, it came with the EMG HZ, which is the passive version of their pickup. And I'll be honest with you, as much as they take crap for it, I never really minded EMG HZ pickups. But I guess it's because I've been playing a lot of the new pickups that I got. If you haven't checked it out, go check out my video right before this one, which was the EMG 57 and 66 pickup video. I guess it's because, I don't know if that's because my ears have been accustomed to that particular set or not, but this pickup sounded, this set right here, which I've played before plenty of times, sounded a little dull to me, a little bit lifeless. I don't know if that's the correct way to put it. And I don't want to sound like I'm slamming them because I really never used to have any issues with these set of pickups. I used to like it a lot. Just I don't know what happened. It just sounded a little dull to me. Going back to 57 and 66, I forgot to mention in my original video for that pickup set, the pickups that really sounded, just so that you guys are not confused, I don't want to make it look like I'm talking about that guitar. So the 57 and 66 that's in this guitar, the pickup sounds very round. It sounds very lively, very rich and harmonically just rich. And the 81 and 60, 81 and 85, those sound, they get always blasted for being so stale and not very organic. I didn't feel any of that with this particular set right here, 57 and 66. A really great pickups, and I really dig these a lot. So I don't know if my ears are betraying me because I've been playing that guitar a lot with that pickup set, but this particular set, it just doesn't sound right. But that was never going to be the issue because I was planning on changing the pickups in that guitar right from the get-go when I ordered it. So the pickup set that I am going to replace in my Demmelition that I'm showing you is the bare, upside down, bare knuckle Black Hawk, it looks like that. Neck bridge. So this is actually what's going to end up replacing my EMG HZ pickup in the Demmelition PDXT that I'm showing you. So I'm hoping it would kind of liven up the guitar. So that's that. So fundamental difference between this and the polka dot finish, the Demmelition Pro. This is made out of basswood. That's made out of alder. That thing has the EMG 81 and 60 combination, where this has the slightly more economical EMG HZ. That thing has Floyd. This thing does not. And the finish is very different. So I'll explain you what I'm trying to say. If you look at the Demmelition Pro, if you look at it up close and personal, the shiny coat and the paint work underneath is perfection. All the tiny little minor grain on the body, wood grains have been filled in. It's smooth, it's very glass-like. The black paint, white paint, and also the clear coat. On this guitar, it looks awesome. The paint job is awesome, it looks sharp, everything is great, but when you look at it very up close like this, really up close, or if you catch your sun reflecting off of it, you will see, and you would have to have pretty good eyes to actually see them, but you will see that the wood grains, the body of the grains, were filled in, but just not as smooth as more expensive counterpart. So I'm really splitting hair here. I mean, you might not even see it, but you know, I did notice that just a bit, and you do see where the side wings were attached to the neck through right here. So again, you know, to maybe normal eyes, maybe you won't see them, but I mean, I look at guitars and I just inspect very closely, and I can definitely see that. So there you go. There is no playing sample in this video because you know, the pickups will be changed in this guitar, and you know, you've heard what guitar sounds like that has a EMG HZ. So I will come back with another video once I get the pickups swapped out. Even though I kind of look. By the way, this thing comes with neck volume and bridge volume. There's no tone. Phil doesn't believe in tone knob, so it just volume cranked at 10 for both pickups, I guess. So there's no tone knob. But what I'm going to do is when I put in the bare knuckles, I'm going to go master tone and master volume. I do use the tone knob every now and then, so that's how I'm going to change this out. And I'll come back with another video once the pickups have been swapped out. That's the reason why there's no playing sample in this video. What else? Have I missed anything? I don't think I did. Anyhow, the guitar is sharp. I think even though it's made in Indonesia and you know it's a street price $6.99, I think guitar is a bit overpriced. I think maybe about $5.50 is the right price for it, but you know, I'm not the manufacturer, so who am I to say? But even at $6.99, if you're a fan of a if you're a fan of a shredder type of guitar, which I'm not a shredder, but I love this type of guitar. And if you're a fan of Phil Demmel or whatever, $6.99, awesome guitar, very well put together. I've seen more expensive guitars, and a few that's in my collection, that's more expensive than this, and yet not as well put together as this guitar. So here you go. If Oakland Raider color is not your thing, you got your Philly red with the black trim color option as well. So there you go. Hope everybody's well. I will come back later. See you guys later. Until next time, you guys all take care.